Peace, love, light. I want to make a quick video, real quick, guys. So this is just something that came to my my conscious just a couple seconds ago because I've been analyzing things. So I've realized that, or I just recently received the download that we are actually stripping away energy from the nowness, from the present moment, which is this let's just disregard how powerful the now is, being in the now. Let's disregard that. We should know about the now. We should know how important it is to be in the moment. Let's disregard that. So now we're at a point where we're actually stripping away, we're taking away from the moment, from the oneness, from the nowness, by thinking too far ahead or thinking too far behind. So we have people, for example, that'll say, let's say we have a family out eating dinner, a whole family out eating dinner, and then we have a couple of people, I can't wait to go home and get in my bed. That actually strips away energy from the nowness. That's taking away the moment. That's actually gonna decrease the energy that is flowing throughout that time, that space that you guys are creating together. By collaborating and spreading love and laughter, you're actually raising frequency, you're raising the energy. And just by someone not being in the moment, worrying about or thinking about too far ahead or too far behind, they're going to create a stagnation between nowness and the future, or nowness and the past. That's why it's so important to stay in the now and be careful with your words. This is why our words are powerful. This is why they say your tongue is mightier than a sword. You literally have the ability to cast spells on each other just by speaking. For instance, good morning. Go do your research. Moving forward, us as human beings, we don't realize the detriment that we are causing on ourselves. The holes that we are digging for ourselves. We have people who will literally say little remarks or little comments like I'm so annoyed, or I'm so hot, or I'm so hungry. You are casting a spell on yourself. Even if you aren't hungry, just by saying that, you're intensifying that craving or that thought. You're creating it to be an even more powerful thought. So it's like we have to be careful with our words. Your words, your tongue is very, very, very powerful. This is why us as women, when we quote unquote pray, or we speak to the Most High and we say, oh, watch over my brother or watch over my son, we're actually casting spells, and that's creating a God or guardian angel, or a let's just say that's creating protection for that being. Our words are so powerful. We don't even realize how powerful, our words are. That's why we are manifesting. That's why people do candle magic. Just by speaking, you are actually creating, a reality. Just by speaking affirmations in the morning, you are creating a reality. So it's like our words that we are saying. This English language is satanic. Go look up the word satanic language, please and thank you. Go do that for me right now. Go look up satanic language and see what pops up. We really have to start being careful with the way that we articulate our sentences, the way that the words that we use. Even we are casting spells. If somebody says to you, you're so funny, or excuse me, let me use a better one. If somebody says to you, you're so crazy, even if they're joking, they're casting that spell on you. And now, believe it or not, they have just put a hex on you. Believe it or not. Just by speaking to someone like that, clear as day, you have just casted that upon, that person. You just put that on them. So our words are literally like little germs. Try to picture it as little germs. And when you speak germs to certain, vibrations in life, or excuse me, if you are at a certain vibration and you speak, just by speaking, you are bringing life into whatever it is that you are, portraying that affirmation to. anything that I say goes. I'm the creator of my reality, and that's why we, as highly vibrational beings, not even just us as highly vibrational beings, everyone, we need to protect our words. We need to protect ourselves. People are literally casting spells, and they don't even know. They aren't even aware. They have no idea what a spell is. So it's important to study the root etymology of words, of course, as well as, some of the things that we say to each other. It's important to kind of be cautious towards that. So go into detail, or go further into things rather than just, staying at the front line. Receiving what was given to you. You're not doing any research, you're not going into anything, you're not trying to investigate, you're just going. And that's where we are, that's where we lack. That's where we fall into darkness. We are so, separated and so hateful towards each other, and just so, we're just, I don't know, guys. It's so many different descriptions that I can, of course, list to describe how we are towards each other as the golden race, how hateful and just disgusted we are towards each other. The list goes on. Nobody, I know we're tired of hearing about that. I'm tired of hearing about that. I'm tired of saying it. So it's it's time to change. Let's stop saying the same thing over and over, and let's start doing something. If we can do something after we say something, then we'll be making progress. But if we just keep saying and saying and saying and not making no action, what's it gonna get us? And I kind of verged off with that, but I did want to let you guys know that it is very, very, very important, especially now, to watch your words. Like they say, watch your tone. Literally, it's so important. It's so important, because we are casting spells on each other. We are under a spell, casting spells, putting ourselves under spells. I'm so in love with him. Now you just put a hex on yourself. Now you just put a spell on yourself. So now you actually are in love with him, whether you want to be or not. I am so happy. Now you're happy. So it's you gotta really watch out for what you're doing and saying. But yeah, that's all I really had to say, guys. I really had to get that off my chest. I truly appreciate you guys, for all of the effort, support, and love. It's so unconditional. We're growing continuously. The same yada yada whoop whoop. But thank you guys so much for all the support. I hope you guys are definitely taking heed to these messages from source. I'm channeling. So it's yeah, times are getting real, guys. Times are beginning to, intensify to the max. So it's either get right or get left. Simple. Anyways, peace, love, light. Please protect yourself, protect your divine energy, and always love yourself as well as others. Peace, love, and light.